starting off with a little stroll around the yard. Anyway, I have something rather exciting to show you. A Rover 25, and not just a Rover 25, a Rover 25 with an L series diesel. Yes, we all like the diesel version of these, and they are becoming quite rare. This car is quite new to the yard, but it isn't really new to me. This is Derek the 25, as used as a daily car by a man called Boaty, and before that by a man called Kevin Craven. And it's basically just a good, honest, old 25 that looks a bit rough around the edges. So what's happening? Well, I'm going to make a no-nonsense sales pitch video for this particular blue car. The only trouble is, it turns out that this car isn't as ready to move on as what I originally thought. Now, looking at it, you can see it needs a wash, and it has a variety of rough edges, such as this here, all of which we're prepared to just let go and sell this on as a bit of a shed, or a workhorse, or a good, honest diesel car. A reliable bag of fun that you don't have to worry about cosmetically, because it won't worry about you. Park this car anywhere you like, and rest assured that if anybody knocks into it, you won't even notice. But something's come up, so that's why I'm not going to go into the proper no-nonsense sales pitch with this today, because I need to fix something, or at least find out how something can be fixed and find out how fixable it actually is, etc. I could do like a really shortened version of it though. Right, yeah, watch this. Scratches and dents and lacquer peel and holes in the bodywork, scuffs on the front and bits of slats missing, more lacquer peel, rusty bits and scruffy wheels and dirt everywhere. It's a Rover 25. And the inside does smell a bit like a house from the 1970s. Reassuring rattle. On the plus side, this car does have an awful lot of service history, etc. It's all rather good, and there's a big folder full of it, almost pre-project drive, and it's only got 66,000 miles, which isn't really very much at all for an L series diesel, is it? Oh gosh, that smells good. Tractor's just gone up the road with a trailer on, and it's basically the smell of concentrated cow poo. Right, so if we have a quick look at the end of yesterday's video that you haven't seen because I haven't released it or done anything with it, we'll see my reaction to how this car drives.
Yeah, this isn't right. Okay. This needs fixing. This needs fixing by taking it back to the yard and driving it again tomorrow, I think.
What I have done is jacked up the front so I can turn the wheels to see what happens when I turn the wheels manually. Clearly something's amiss. The trouble is, Boaty said to me yesterday, or the day before, yeah, when you drive along, it does this kind of funny thing with the wheel. It goes away once you go fast enough. He hasn't got a clue. He really hasn't got a clue. That can be a good thing, or it can be a dangerous thing, I suppose. Time to don the rubber gloves of weird stuff inspection. There really isn't anything even mildly erotic about seeing a man sticking on gloves. Oh dear. Well, that's a rather split CV gator. That's not a good start. But it rolls freely enough. Actually, it should it roll a bit more freely? I'm not really sure. Can't see anything wrong there either.
And this is why you should never keep an Alsatian in a shed.
Well, that was unexpected. Hello, chaps. How's it going up there? You're not having a fight, are you? Eh? And please don't poo on my car anymore, because it's not particularly pleasant of you. I jacked the front up, no play in the wheels anywhere. Then I jacked them up with one wheel on the floor, put it in gear and drove. And no wobble, even going through the gears. I was expecting it to be a worn out drive shaft. I've experienced something a bit like this before, where suddenly the wheel starts to shake and it's rather unpleasant. But no, try the back. And I hate to say this, but it wouldn't be unlike Boaty to drive into a curb and not really notice. So that was my presumption, that he might have just damaged something. But no. I could jack the back end up and move the wheels around a little bit, but it's not from the back, it's from the front. You can feel it in the wheel. If it was on the back, you'd feel it in your bottom. That means the most realistic thing I should do right now would be to put the spare wheel on and see whether it carries on doing it. So it could be a fault with the tyre. If he's hit a pothole or something and created a something that makes it not sit right, that I haven't noticed while twirling it around, that could well be it. You see, if it's wobbling whilst driving, and it's not wobbling whilst not driving, but the wheels are still going around, it must have something to do with the roundness of the actual wheel itself. That is my theory. And it's a theory I shall stick with and probably find that it's correct. Well, what I've done is changed over the front wheel, as you can see. So, take it out for a little drive, see if it's any better. Can't tell in the yard whether that's any better or not. So I am going to have to take it on the road. Oh no, I think it's exactly the same as I just set off there. It didn't feel any different. Let's take it a bit further. Oh, hang on. Is that better? Can't really tell. This is confusing. Should be able to tell straight away. 30, it feels okay. Was it just as a set off? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know whether pull in here. Start again. Well, 15 miles per hour, it feels kind of okay. I think it was just that wheel. Yeah. It was that wheel. That's what the problem was. It still doesn't drive exactly great. I think that's fixed it. Well, that was certainly an exciting episode then, wasn't it? It's alright, I think. Definitely not like it was yesterday. Oh, I wonder if this is one of those really super smelly tractors. Looks like it's got dreadlocks. Now, I can't smell anything just yet, so maybe I won't. I'll miss out the treat. Look at the size of the tyres on the back of that. Oh, hang on. No, I can't smell something now. Oh, oh gosh, now it's happening. Oh, that seriously is replacing the 1970s stinky house smell in this car. Oh, it's lingering really badly. Thank you. Hello. Mustard would like to thank the following channel members, if indeed you still are channel members: Joe Cox, Philip Smith, Richard Mahon, Dinosaur Dad, and Dinosaur Dad at double. Thank you for the what you did something today. I can't remember what was it. Oh yes, a super chat. Jimmy Quinn, Mark Reynolds, James Mayo, Aaron Gill, Neil Gibbons, Carl Wood, Carl Davis, Dave Smith, son of Jack 71 and Typhoon Cat, Tim Sheridan, Lee Thorndike, James Smith, Classic Wheels Wales, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Phil Roach, Johnny Crook, Johnny Crook with beard, that man with a beard, that man with a bended beard, that man with a ginger beard, Simon Brader, Greg Anderson, formerly known as Project MGTF, is now called Slapping Pistons or Smashing Pistons or Smashing Pumpkins, I'm not sure. Alan Sell and Granny Sav. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Now I need to go to the doctors.